they're both headed for the Lake of Fire?
Possibly.
You throw a rock around here, you'll hit a Haitian, though I don't recommend it.
Breaking news in New Bordeaux. There are reports of a violent shootout at the abandoned Baron Saturday's fun park. The authorities haven't released an official tally, but sources are reporting multiple casualties. One witness claims to have seen a man hanging from the very top of the decommissioned Ferris wheel, but police have refused to comment on the veracity of that report. The fun park has been closed for a number of years and was once a subject of controversy for what colored civil rights groups described as racially inflammatory imagery.
What is wrong with you? Excuse you.
I'm running low. Can you send supplies to Del Rey Hollow?
Be out directly.
Everything
Show
you
me what
see
you
is
got.
for sale. It's with good. Don't be fooled.
One short before I know.
You want to buy something? You need to talk to Cassandra.
She said you could use some help, assuming you're a manual.
Assume at your own risk, Lincoln Clay.
So running the weed, y'all got a routine laid out?
We take a boat to the bayou, grab the bears, bring them back.
Bayou can be a rough territory. Dixie Mafia knows every inch.
Do those white boys scare you, Fred? Did they touch your zozo when you were a child?
Cassandra failed to mention your charming personality.
I highly doubt she forgot.
You do this kind of thing back in Haiti?
Back in my country, I was a hooligan, a priest.
What's a priest know about trafficking weed?
I did not run marijuana, Fred. My cargo was refugees, people. I saved their lives, got them away from Duvalier. But you probably don't know much about that.
We gonna have a problem, you and me?
Cassandra says we are partners, that everything is cool between us. Are we cool?
Don't think I call it that.
Neither would I. Cassandra might be able to let go of what you did to our people. But I cannot.
Maybe you'd be happier back in Haiti.
It was not my choice to come here. Leave my home. But I'm trying to make the best of it.
Aren't we all?
There are still Dixie Mafia scattered around the hollow. If you have the time, you should see to them. Convince them to leave.
A shipment of weed is being delivered. Cassandra is a woman. The airdrops will be... The other night I heard this man on the radio. I've never heard quite so honest a voice as that. At least not one who stayed amongst the living for long.
We're cleaning this place up right, thanks to you.
Got the U.S. military sending our black man to Vietnam to be slaughtered, and they wonder why we want to rise up against them? What they're doing is practically legalized murder.
Come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. Two of the city's finest scumbags. The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern. Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli, drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri is the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
You always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback. Oh, fucking hell.
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
You better reach out. Heard what you did to Richie Doucette. Glad you haven't lost. These knuckleheads you're trying... Still in the process of setting up here. Goddamn Phoebes already had half... This town wired to hell.
Every Tuesday at the Briar Patch, kids
Haven't the
eat
people
free
down here heard
for
about a
the
little
unit
invention called
superintendent. I know where you went at. Best decision you ever made. Any word about how it's going in there?
How you think? Beat it?
Huh?
Hey, cover!
Trouble.
Got me trapped! Killing our fucking crew!
You cut like butter.
Killing our fucking crew! I can't fucking move! Shit! He has me pinned down! Getting out of here! I can't fucking move!
These little motherfuckers die first. He got me jammed.
He's moitering us! I'm pinned in! Found it! Give me a hand with it! Grabbing some cover! Goddamn shooting gallery! Lost to no! Slow motherfuckers die first! Can't kill all of us! That shit's all here! Let's go! Kill our fucking crew! Ass! boys. You ain't never walking out of here, boy.
But Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, though. We just keep at it.
Taking cover. He ain't back there. What was that? Let me out of here, you cocksuckers! That baby that Greco wants to off me.
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano asking my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. That money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure did a number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. There's a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
says you're reliable.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if your information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's man Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fuck's even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Toretto runs a tight ship, but you should be able to get some of his guys talking. I've been working for Vito for a while now. You ask me, Marcano never gave him a fair fucking chance. Push comes to shove, Toretto will push, shove, bite, and gut you. Watch yourself. You want to work the docks, sure. You have to kick up to the union. This shit under Greco?
Welcome to the Baron's Saturday Ferris wheel. One ride per customer.
Is he?
Fucking hell.
Fucking die already!
Take cover if you're white.
The fuck you doing? Who's shooting at? I'm down here. Don't tussle with a motherfucker you're on the side. Let's see if you bleed red. I got that cocksucker. He's fucking governor! turned the TV off as soon as the captain put his mouth on Uhura.
Don't look back. Just get to the phone.
Some sinister fucking shit goes down around here, I bet. Everyone's just trying to figure out how to survive. I get that. Shit from young bloods coming up behind us. Black man gets picked up for smoking a little weed, and he ends up going away for years on trumped up charges. But some white apple pie eating college boy gets pinched for the same thing, and what happens? Not a goddamn thing. Coming. Maybe. He gets away with this kind of shit forever.
Kids are clamoring for this new drink mix. Supposedly the astronauts drink it. Smells like bull to me.
Maybe.
like a piece of shit. These good people, we all been.
How the beak is back, motherfucker. At this time, we got weed on our mind. And we wondered how a little old plant could cause such a stud to be made illegal. And what were the motivations of those who drove it to be made illegal in the first place? Well, New Bordeaux has a long, proud tradition of cultivating our own vices. Making our own cigars and alcohol since before this city even existed. But of course, if the government doesn't get its cut, well, then you got trouble. So why not legalize and tax it? Is there something else going on here? Well, there's a person who might be able to shine a light on things. There are 100,000 total marijuana smokers in the U.S., and most are Negroes, Hispanics, Filipinos, and Indianos. This panic music.
Send a guy over to the house. Says I ain't no permit.
Next time, pay your goddamn. Say goodnight to these. He's gonna shoot.
Vito says you can help me get this bread of mine to a safe place.
Sure can, honey. And a friend of Vito's.
Can I get a resupply on River Road?
Be out directly.
I suppose. I just don't want to get down there and the show's canceled because Morrison can't.
Let me see what you got.
Good. Call me if you need. Only reason I'm walking this route is because
Better not
my
lose
car's
this.
in the shop.
Bonsoir, cher.
There! Cut that set!
I do not fucking like this.
I'm boxed in over here.
Can I get a resupply in River Road?
Be out directly. Everything you
Let me
see
see
is
what
for
you
sale.
got.
Don't I'm out of here.
Be kidding me, man!
You can't hide from this. I do not fucking like this.
There's a report of an armed Negro male in River Row. Look into it if you like.
My blood's going down!
On-scene officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution. Responding unit. Visual contact with suspect lost. search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
I'm calling the cops.
Get the cops down here right quick. The call just came in on a car being stolen in the hollow. If there's a unit in the area, maybe stop over and see what's going on. All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Wish I could afford to move. Sit quiet.
Good time don't.
Over here! Head for cover!
Don't you know you're dead? He's taking out the
Fucking Molotov!
got you covered.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose. Would have been all Negro Mail and River Row. Look into it if you like. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. Be advised. Suspect now in a vehicle.
Just killed another cop.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.
WNBX 790. WNBX.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Don't you know that home is the truth?
your dues ready, fellas.
Gotta come to the crystal.
Cash only.
Ain't taking no for this.
It's all your...
Slow motherfuckers.
Come tussle with a motherfucker.
Wearing one of them commie Nehru jackets.
Watch where he's looking.
Huh? We got a bumper!
Run for cover. Yeah! Got any left for me, cocksucker? Yeah, you like that, huh? Get away!
Guess when I figured it out. Really?
As good a job as you've done slowing work at the dock union, I'm surprised. Toretto, word is Andy Toretto's down at the dock union, demanding to know who's been stopping his people from collecting dues.
Think he tipped off Greco to what's been happening?
Nah. Knowing Andy, he'd probably see Greco in the ground next to you if he could. But he's a lifer, and if he's got a job to do, he's gonna goddamn well do it. Bad fucking situation all around.
And it's about to get worse. Tell the boys they'll be back to work soon, Jock.
You pissed Toretto off just enough that he's back at the dock union. You're gonna have to deal with him. Destroying the work permits hurt the workers, sure. But what it's really done is make Toretto and Greco look weak.
God, I can't wait. Really?
He burned the fucking work permits? What's the point of that?
Jesus Christ, look. That's how it works. Those little slips of paper
paper and tell us who owes what. Huh?
Grab the cover!
Down another man! God damn, that hurts! Gonna put you down, son!
Head for cover! Get asshole! 12 o'clock!
I spotted him!
Grabbing some cover! Look who I found!
He's killing our fucking crew!
I'm boxed in over here! We got a squad settled now!
You can have him when I'm done. Here!
It's down! Get him from the other side! This boy's mine! Those boys were nothing! Try me off for size, big boy! Shit, shit, shit! Either you kill me, or that pissant Greco does.
Well, since Greco ain't here,
The dock union's under control. Put some of you guys on it.
You took those fucks out, huh? Good job, pal. I'll send some guys to keep watch. Get the warehouse, and we get Greco. Easy as your mama's fucking pie.
Well, today, I'm sure the file on Vito's skeleton is about 3 feet thick, but that wasn't always the case. Hoover didn't even acknowledge the Mafia existed until 1957, so we weren't really keeping tabs on guys like Vittorio Scaletta till after that. Now, we know he served in World War II and did a 6-year stint in prison for theft and illegal distribution of federal rations. It's generally believed he was a made member of the Falcone family in Empire Bay, though he's also a suspect in the death of Don Carlo Falcone. Now, if he did kill the Don, Vito must have had friends in high places because he was allowed to live. He was exiled, though, and forced to relocate down here, and the commission convinced Sal Marcano to make Vito a lieutenant and give him some rackets.
Vito sent me. You're Connie, right?
Yup. Connie DeMarco. Been keeping an eye on the smuggling business for Vito. Roy Thibodeau's in charge now, and it's a damn shit show.
Why hasn't Greco bounced him yet?
Oh, he'd bounce Roy right into a hole if he got to say so. Greco didn't pick Roy, and that puts a target on his back. Still, Roy's trying to sell the usual shit from out of Cuba. Cigars and rum, mostly. Hell, rumor has it they even selling medicine and shit to the Cubans.
Sounds like Greco's scrambling.
Imagine Greco thought his Uncle Sal would give him a break, but no. So he's squeezing everyone, including Roy. Business gets any worse, Roy's gonna have to come down and see to it himself. Mind, Roy's got a few guys here and there.
Might take some persuading, but I'll get him to talk.
You get hold of any Roy's guys yet? They're sure to talk if you, ask just right. What the hell happened over at the dock union? Sounds like you gave it to Toretto.
Going somewhere?
Hey! One more. Tussle with a motherfucker your own size.
Grabbing cover!
We get
Run for cover!
my time. Taking out the set his ass on fire.
Gonna enjoy this, boy.
Y'all need to get down here right away. There's a report of an armed Negro male in River Row. Look into it if you like.
Everything myself. Come tussle with a motherfucker your own size.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
going down.
All units, be advised. We have a colored male driving erratically. Immediate response requested. Attention all units. Suspect spotted in South Down.